What?
What?
What the hell is this?
Harumph. I didn't get a harumph out of that guy.
Give the governor harumph.
Harumph!
You watch your ass.
I see you shiver with anticipation.
Let the show begin.
Hey everybody, this is David Heretic coming at you with another edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. And tonight... Okay, we're coming back to Bill McClintock. Yes, indeed, Bill McClintock Fans FEELIN YOU. Come on now. Here we go. Before we go any further, for those of you who are feeling inclined to doing all the clicks and the likes and the bibbity-boobity-bob, do me a favor. Before you do all those things, please watch the whole video first, okay? Give me a chance to actually earn those clicks and likes. Now, after the video's done, if you still feel like doing all those clicks and likes, then by all means, feel free to click away. This is a request from Links Are Us, and Links Are Us want to see me react to this. It is another Bill McClintock mashup. This time, we're mashing up, oh wow, we are mashing up Slipknot and The B-52s with a song that is entitled Slipshack. Now, have I heard the song before? No. From the title, I get the feeling we're taking the song from The B-52s, Love Shack, and we're putting it with something from Slipknot, but I don't know what. So I'm going to go on record and say that, no, I have not heard this before. I mean, I've heard the B-52 song Love Shack, but I don't know what's being done with this mashup. So, no, I have not heard this mashup before. I will say I've done a couple of mashups from Bill McClintock, and I gotta say, man, when it comes to mashups, he's impressive. I mean, I'm sorry, but his mashup work is fantastic. Just the creativity alone. The idea of putting a band like Slipknot with the B-52s and creating a mashup with these two bands that are so stylistically different, that takes some genius. It really does. And his mashups are clean, like really, really clean. So I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to see what's going to happen here. This was posted by Bill McClintock, okay? And the video has 898,396 views. It'll get you there. Other than that, there's really nothing else left to say. Link to the original video will be down below in the video description for your viewing pleasure at your leisure. Let's get started. What do you say? Are you ready? Are you ready? Because here we go. All right, here we go. Slipknot and the B-52s, Slipshack. I have no idea how this is going to go. I'm really curious. Let's see how this works out. All right, let's do this.
All right, boy, let's do this.
Inside and outside, water now. Sealed in tight, bizarre right at home. Claustrophobic, closing in and out. Catastrophic, not a damn spin across the page. Dousing gasoline, a word like a stain. Yet I'm the one who's insane. Catch me up on the assorted little insurrections. I've got no time to lose, I'm just caught up in lockout. Through the streets, through the shapes, hold your breath. Listen, I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that.
Okay, first things first. The mashup sounds clean. Okay, it sounds clean. Everything's lining up. There's nothing that's standing out that sounds out of whack or anything like that. The song that I'm hearing from the Slipknot side of things, I don't know the song. I've never heard that song before. Does not sound familiar. So I'm not sure what song that is. If you guys could do me a favor in the comments, let me know what song that is. But from what I'm hearing behind it, with the usage of the instrumental track from Love Shack, it's working. It's absolutely working. It's weird, but it's working. It's listen, it's doing exactly what a mashup should do. It's lining up and it fits. So cannot knock it. I just kind of wish I knew the Slipknot song. I feel like it would have more impact on me if I knew the Slipknot song in advance. Like if I had heard this song before, I feel like it would have more of an impact on me. But as it stands right now, I'm sitting there kind of scratching my head going, I don't know. It sounds like it fits. It sounds like it's lining up. But I don't know. I don't know if there was any slowing down or speeding up. I mean, for all I know, the song is being slowed down significantly or sped up significantly in order to fit. I honestly don't know. So anyway, let's keep going here. Wait, let's hear this transition.
Twisted little lemon scratch shots. I've got no right to it. I'm just caught up in all the battles. Rocks and crush, push to place. Hold your breath. I am a world before I am a man. I was a creature before I could stand. I will remember before I forget. Before I forget that. My end, it justifies my means. All I ever do is delay my every attempt to array the end of the road.
That's Zach Wild. Okay, the addition of a Zach Wild guitar solo in there, that's a nice touch. I don't recognize the solo though. Is that from Ozzy or is that from Black Label Society? I'm not sure. I'm not that familiar with Black Label Society, if I'm being honest with you. I've heard a couple songs from them, but I haven't heard anything extensive of them. But I am very familiar with Ozzy Osbourne's work. I'm just not recognizing that guitar solo. It's kind of hard to recognize a guitar solo out of context, unless it's like an iconic solo. You know what I mean? Anyway, no, it sounds good, man. Again, the creativity of Bill McClintock is off the charts, man. It's absolutely off the charts. Let's finish this off, and we'll get to the review. I like that vocal line. I have no idea what song that was from Slipknot side, but kind of want to hear that now. I don't know what song it is though. Let me know in the comments what song that is from the vocals from the Slipknot side. I want to hear that song. Sounds like it's got a lot of potential. Interesting mashup. Let me get my thoughts together. I'll see you in the review and we'll talk about it. Well, there you go, folks. That was Bill McClintock with another one of his mashups, a mashup of Slipknot and the B-52s entitled Slipshack. This was a request from Links Are Us. Okay, I came up with a score. I think the score is fair, and I think the score is very fitting. But it's going to require a little explanation. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give that an 8.4. Yep, 8.4. I feel good about that score. Let me tell you why.
Why?
Okay, let me just start off by saying, once again, Bill McClintock showing off his creativity and his attention to detail and his professionalism by, listen, taking Slipknot and taking the B-52s and doing this to the point where it is airtight. Listen, first of all, who would have the idea of taking Slipknot and mixing them and mashing them up with the B-52s? Who in their right mind would think of doing that?
These are confusing times.
Well, Bill McClintock, he's the only guy I can think of. Really very creative, very nice job. And on top of it, the mashup was once again just super clean. I mean, it just sounded so tight. It really did. I mean, it. Now, here's the thing, and this is a point of conjecture. I'm familiar with the B-52s song Love Shack. I'm familiar with that song. That song's gotten a ton of radio play, and I've heard it so many times. And I mean, look, there's no denying that song is probably one of the biggest hits the B-52s ever put out, if not the biggest hit. So I'm very familiar with that song. On the flip side, the Slipknot song, I don't know what song that is. I have no idea. I've never heard the song before. So I'm hoping in the comments you guys could let me know so I can go check it out. Or maybe it's in the queue. I don't know. Let me know what the name of the song is. If it's in the queue, I may have to make a judgment call and maybe kind of move it up a little bit because I'm curious. I'm really curious to know what song that is. Hearing Corey Taylor's vocals on that really intrigued me because I'm sitting there going, I wonder what the song actually sounds like. There was some stuff he did vocally that I really kind of dug, and I'm like, I kind of want to hear the song now. If I was familiar with the song that Slipknot did with that song, I have a feeling the score may have changed because I'd be able to put it more into context, you know, just how much it doesn't go with this. I can only imagine that the song is aggressive. I can only imagine the song is hard-hitting and it's a powerful song. So I'm making some assumptions here, okay? So I don't know the Slipknot song, so I don't know if that might have affected the score. I have a feeling if I was more familiar with it, I have a feeling I would probably score this maybe a little bit higher. Then again, maybe lower. I don't know. I can only base my score on what I do know and what I do hear, and unfortunately, I gotta make some assumptions. So that's how I'm coming up with the 8.4. Listen, mashing up the B-52s with Slipknot, who would have thought of that? I can't think of anybody who would have thought of that.
That's not true!
Other than Bill McClintock, and he did a really good job on it. And like I said, I have a feeling the score might be different if I was familiar with the Slipknot song. Unfortunately, I'm not, so I gotta make some assumptions, but I feel good with that 8.4, and that's where we're gonna stay. So, 8.4, final score, I have spoken. Well, that's gonna do it for this edition of Reactions, Reviews, and Rants. Hope you all enjoyed the show. Hopefully, I was able to entertain you. If I was able to put a smile on your face and brighten your day, then I did my job, and I'm so glad I could do it. If you guys feel like joining the fan base, go ahead and click on that button down there. If you guys want to like the video, go ahead and like the video. If you guys want to ring the bell, go ahead and ring the bell. It honestly doesn't make any difference at all to me, but if you guys feel like doing these things, then by all means, feel free to do so. Well, that's going to do it for the night, folks. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, this is David Heretic signing off, reminding you to stay fabulous and support each other. Later. Peace.